If you remember from previous videos, the entities explained that the human dimension is made of two worlds. One with the original inhabitants of this reality, which was shown to me as a blue ocean of lost, confused, fearful spirits living here and looking for guidance. They are the majority. The other world is us, open-minded humans with the ability to self-actualize, develop, and grow. We are the visitors to this realm. I received that explanation at the beginning of my interdimensional communication, and a few days ago on my trip, I was given an update to that message. It relates to the current situation all of humanity is in, and it's an important call to action for you and others. The metaphysical structure of the human world became much more complete and comprehensible after that trip, and I'm finally starting to understand the purpose of everyone in this earthly realm. This message might be a continuation of the alien warning video I recorded more than a year ago. It's an important update, and I'm going to share it with you now, as well as the translation of metaphysical language to human will allow me to do it. This is a very important message that needs to reach as many people as possible, and you can help me with this mission by sharing this video and by financing 434 through joining Patreon or Subscribestar, or by donating through PayPal, Cash App, bank transfer, or Bitcoin. Thank you for your help. If you want to talk to me, use the consultation and support service. All links in the video description. The psychedelic visual I received made the image of human dimension more complete. I saw the corner of the quote mark human world slowly transforming to red and black color, creating asymmetrical, flesh-like cancer growth. In that area, you can no longer distinguish between cancer tissue and quote mark humans. I was shown how we are observing this from the edge of our world, how this growth becomes more and more powerful, more random, and out of control. I was told, if not stopped, it will take over all of the quote mark human reality, and then it will become unpredictable. It will become this ugly, chaotic blunt force, a giant blob of nonsense. The origin of this cancer is unknown, and it's difficult to say whether it's an external force or just a pathological outgrowth of decaying matter of the quote mark human world. They might be demons, and for the first time ever, mushrooms acknowledge the existence of demonic forces in our reality. Whatever its origin, it is a real disease of this earthly realm. In our dimension, this cancer takes shape of the tyrants behind the curtain trying to enslave humanity. I was shown their true nature. Beauty, harmony, deep emotions, and states of awe are foreign to them. They don't have the ability to experience it because they're highly damaged quote mark humans. They represent a completely degenerated bottom of the quote mark human world. They're the cancer of that part of the dimension, and they're spreading to the rest of our world. The red and black darkness analogy means lack of order, lack of harmony, asymmetry, ugliness, emptiness, worthlessness, lack of values, and misunderstanding of human purpose here. These people represent all of that. They don't see beauty in anything, they don't care. They're rotten to the core. They're made of debris and represent a skeleton of being a human. There's nothing inside, just remains of a human existence built on an empty frame. Everything inside was removed and destroyed. They want the whole world to look like this, because then they'll feel good. They don't even know why they're doing that. It's the only thing that makes them feel. Wild expansion driven by emptiness. Disgust and destruction, nihilism and decadence, absence of any value. It's a complete lack of understanding of what being human is about. Lack of purpose and lack of connection with the metaphysical. Complete lack of access to higher dimensions and lack of acceptance of the existence of higher dimensions. I was shown that they come to this reality in the physical form and they recreate negative frequency of themselves in the world. They're moving their negative energy in this reality. It's a battle of good and evil. They don't enjoy, or maybe they cannot even live, being in higher frequency. They want it to be their frequency, evil. They want low frequency, they want fear. It's a territorial battle, but the territory is light and darkness. Not only do they infect everybody around them like cancer does, but they want to actively start destroying us in the same way a wild monkey would do because we're different than them. They see us as the ones superior to them. At the moment, we don't even threaten them, but they want to destroy us. We represent the beauty they don't understand, and we live in a separate world that appears unnecessary to their agenda, so they want to get rid of it. They want the whole society to be like them. They want the rest of the quote mark human world to be cancerous like them, because then everything will become them. It's an expansion. We, the metaphysical people, don't matter to them because we represent a separate world. But they need to destroy it so that we're not visible on their horizon, and then everything can become this demonic darkness. There will be nothing else left but diabolic degeneration as they introduce the orgy of hideousness. I was told, you fulfill your existence here by interaction with other like-minded people, by engaging in this exchange of ideas and energy. That's the reason why they're trying to stop you from doing this. It's because you become highly energetic, positive beings. That's the opposite of energy they want. They want anxiety. They want to feed off your fear and negative energy. By interacting with others, you're creating completely new frequency in this reality around you. And when others do this, you activate the metaphysical structure. Everybody is a transmitter, and this act brightens the limited range space around them. But when everybody does it, everything becomes light in that range, which means that everything becomes higher frequency in the whole physical dimension. That's what they're scared of. That's what they don't want. It's literally a battle of demonic forces and light, the positive, good forces. All humans can take part in it, no matter of what origin they are. Even the quote mark humans can do this, and this is your job. You should be helping them create conditions to generate positive frequency. It turns out they have a purpose too. Your job as a more spiritually developed being is to create conditions in which these people will create positivity and lightness around them, even when they do it with each other. They need you to create light through positive messages, and when you do this, you raise people's frequency. You brighten up the space around everybody. Do not speak the language of demonic forces. No negativity. Speak the language of light. Generate brightness around you so that these demons cannot exist in this reality. Because that's why this negative force is here. It's not about control. It's about creating fear and removing you out of this realm so that you're not an obstacle to them. You need to be strong and positive, but you need to fight for your freedom. It will be very difficult, but you need to fight to destroy this cancer. I was told that you're much bigger than this disease, but you need to act quick before it gets out of control and too big for you to fight. It's a monumental challenge, and it's a difficult task because all humans need to get together, not just observe it from the border of the worlds. You need to literally invade the world of quote mark humans. You need to put everything in order for them. You need to create structure for them so that they can exist in lightness. The harmony cells I described in the alien warning video, that's the structure you need to create for quote mark humans, and they all need to exist in it. They don't even have to understand it, but they need to operate within this metaphysical structure. And if you will let them do it, they'll create lightness that will spread across the world. That's the cure for this mindless disease that is slowly taking over all humans one by one. I was also shown that in a metaphysical sense, you can transform the host so that the disease has no favorable conditions to exist. What goes on in the body, what goes on in society, and between dimensions, both on a macro and micro scale, it's a hologram. Your cells work collectively to make your body healthy and happy. What goes on in your cells also goes on the human scale. Everybody should be working towards the collective health. Only then will we create a healthy host. And it appears that all dimensions should work collectively towards achieving interdimensional well-being, but that has not been explained to me yet. You need to cross the border between quote mark human world and take action. It's a war for everything. Like in a body, you need to maintain a healthy state of all cells so that they're all strong. In the same way, everybody in society has to be a transmitter of light, and they need to be happy. You, as one of those bigger humans, you have the ability to transmit light between the borders into their world. You can place yourself between them and feed them light. You represent an energy tower that feeds lightness into all of them, and thanks to you, they become bright. They all spread lightness and they heal everything around them. This world is falling apart because it lacks structure and human energy, and you can provide that. In our physical world, it translates simply into educating and leading those who can do it themselves. It means being for them. I was told one more important thing. You'll get reinforcement from the metaphysical. You won't be alone in this battle. You'll get help in the form of reality adjustment. The odds will be in your favor when you're fighting in the name of the light. The metaphysical will literally help you in creating reality. The only constant is you, real humans. Everything else will change and morph around you according to the needs of the outcome of your battle. Your circumstances of the reality will shift unexpectedly, but you need to fight and move forward Otherwise, this cancer will take over everything. It's a battle you cannot run away from. The red and dark mental cancer of the quote mark human world will start getting through to you. I can already see it affecting me, and this is a very important wake-up call. Don't let harmony and hope disappear from your vision of life in this world. Don't let them destroy the beauty of this human existence. In a metaphysical sense, all that matters is that you strive for contact with other people and that you generate this higher frequency. We create the world of light that is impenetrable by negative vibration. But when the fear creeps in, then you create the frequency of evil forces that want to reign on Earth. We all need to fight for positivity. In another message from years ago, I was told that those who want to control us have only a tiny spectrum of control, and they always try to make it stronger. But we can destroy it because it's so small, and there's many of us, and that's the only thing they have. This tiny bit of mechanical control that doesn't work anymore. These messages are an introduction to a huge amount of information I received a few days ago that opens a new chapter for the 434 community. Things will move in a new direction as we are undergoing the upgrade and reactivation process. More on that soon. For now, all I can tell you is that things will seem difficult around you, but you'll have the answers. This will make things easier and it will all work out fine. Be the opposite of what you're surrounded by at the moment. The forces of light are supporting you. You have the knowledge, now you'll get the strength. I'll take care of that. We're all here for a reason. You're part of a family of brothers and sisters who appeared in this particular time and space compartment to usher love, joy and hope into this exciting era of mass awakening. The physical and metaphysical revolution won't be televised. Make sure you're part of it. Stay tuned. Love 434. If you need to discuss how you feel at the moment or if you need support, contact me. Be a part of the fight for freedom. Finance 434 through methods listed on the screen and in the video description. Thank you. Subscribe, like and share this video. Visit the websites of the artist and the musician I featured in this video. Leave your email address at news.b434.com. Remember about b434.com and join 434 social media on YouTube, Facebook, BitChute, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter and VK. Talk to each other on Telegram, Reddit and Discord. All links below.